members, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you so much indeed. Today is another beautiful day, another wonderful day, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah. It's been a while that I haven't filmed a video. I actually filmed this particular video when I was 36 weeks, but I felt I needed to redo the video since I have experienced one or two other things in this journey of pregnancy, my third trimester, heading to my delivery date. As at now, I haven't given birth and I'm 39 weeks and some days gone. Okay, so I felt I need to update the video, redo the video. So that is why I am doing this video. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about my third trimester recap, and if it is something that you're interested in watching, definitely sit back, relax, and keep on watching. Before we head on to the main video, I would like to say really appreciate every one of you that have been supporting my channel right from the beginning, watching every step of the way, and also commenting, liking, and all of that good stuff. Thank you so much. I do not take any of those things for granted at all. Thank you. I appreciate you all. As usual, I have my notes here that written down my points because of the pregnancy brain. You know that we do have lots of memory and we do forget things so easily, so quickly in this pregnancy. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So my first point in my third trimester symptoms is loss of breath. As you can tell, like I have shortness of breath. I kind of breathe so fast, would I say. I have shortness of breath. I lose my breath so easily. That's yeah. I kind of lose my breath so easily. That's the first point. Okay, most especially when I'm talking to someone or climbing the stairs or doing something more things that normally if I'm to do them, it's just very easy. I don't get to lose my breath like I do now. But yeah, that is one thing I've noticed. Even though in my second trimester I kind of noticed that, but in my third trimester it's kind of even more. Okay, so my next one is extreme tiredness. Like I get tired so easily. So one thing I do is that whenever I feel like I will not be able to do anything, I just relax. Okay, because you know that definitely I have to do one or two things within the home, within my house. I actually filmed a video showing you guys the things that I've been able to do in my house, like house chores, duties, and all of that. And I filmed that video when I was in my second trimester. Right now, in my third trimester, I get to do the things that I'm able to do, even though I still pressurize myself, put myself to do those things, like to be able to finish them. But when I feel like I'm tired, I just take a rest, a little, just sit down and rest, and then continue with my house chores duties. Okay, it's not easy. Carrying a baby is not easy. My brothers and my sisters. Then the next one is food cravings. My food cravings these days are not in my third trimester, as in this late third trimester, is not as severe as it was when entered my third trimester, early in my early third trimester, my second trimester, and all of that. No, it's not. But this late trimester, I've not been craving for things like that obvious like that. Just once in a while. Even seven this whole of this pregnancy, I've not been craving anything serious like that. Okay. So my next one is struggling with sleep positions. So yeah, in that's one thing, that's the one that is even peppering me. Like I want to just give birth and just relax and just be able to go back to my normal sleeping position, which is lying flat on my tummy. Like I miss that so much, seriously, because sleeping on my side, like sleeping on my left side and my right side, is really tiring and it's getting me really worked up, and as in, like, it's just uncomfortable, really. It's really uncomfortable. Like I don't know, it's not easy. That's it. It's not easy, seriously. Then the next one is vomiting. I noticed that like in my 7th month, I kind of threw up like 3 times or so, and I was like within this third trimester, I've been just been throwing up once in a while within the months, and yeah, and mostly when the thing doesn't go down well with me, that's when I threw that food up. Like that's one thing I noticed. Okay, the next one is indigestion. Like I've been having indigestion lately, but right now I think I've getting hold of it. I think I've known what like triggers it and what helps me. Whenever I eat late, it triggers indigestion. Whenever I eat and then lie down, it also disturbs me as well. So whenever one thing I do is that whenever I've eaten, I then sit down and just relax for a little while before lying down, because sometimes I can be tempted to lie down immediately after I finish eating. Then the next one is vivid dreams. I've been having some vivid dreams mostly from the early stage of my pregnancy. Yeah, also I'm talking about my third trimester now. Even from the early third trimester, I was also having some vivid dream, but right now I haven't had any particular dream apart of the recent one that I just had about my labor. I kind of had a dream about me going into labor. So, but that's that's the only kind of dream I've actually had. But it's been a while. I actually did had any dream. Then being anxious of delivery. That's my next point. I've been very anxious about delivery. Like I've been watching a lot of videos about delivery and the best stories, everything like, but one thing that has been keeping me is like, I don't know. I just feel like if every other woman could pass through that and God created us for really go through that, I can actually do it. Oh my God. Have a call. Sorry about that break in transmission. So yeah, having been anxious about delivery, so I get anxious about delivery. So I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about delivery, listening to like, but that doesn't really scare me. I kind of feel like we are meant for this, and God have prepared us for this. Okay, and I feel like I want to really meet my baby. I want to see what God has created of this union between me and my husband. Okay, so I feel like I'm ready for this, okay? Because yeah, if other women could pass through this, I mean, I can do it by the grace of God. God be my helper. That's what I've been reassuring myself with um these days. But one sometimes I get kind of scared when I see videos of some, I mean, stories of people telling saying that they went through labor but they didn't come out with their babies. On like I get really sad, but my prayer is that everything is going to work out well for us and we'll come out victorious. And yeah, so the next thing that I notice is breast leakage, like milk coming out from my nipples, not like real, I don't like, well, not like milk, kind of like watery kind of. Yeah, I noticed that it do come out, and I actually researched on that, and I found out that it's normal. It's nothing weird or anything like that. But at first, when I saw it, I was thinking, baby is not here. Why is this thing coming out? You understand? Yeah, kind of panicked a little, but yeah, that's that. So as you're watching this video, just know that if you see any leakage of milk, there is no problem. Except if you see blood, that's when you're going to like freak out. Okay. Then the next one is unable to shave my pubic hair. So it's kind of like really hard for me to be able to do that, because now my baby is my bump is really huge. I'll show you guys at the end of this video. My belly is really huge and all of that. So like, and it's kind of hard for me to do that. So if my husband is unavailable and I have to do that, what I do is to carry a mirror and then put my leg on the toilet seat and then do whatever I'm able to do. So that's that. Don't don't like, you just have to look for a way. Okay, so yeah, then the next thing is swollen nose, dark neck, bigger bump, and all of that. As you can tell, look at my nose. My brothers and siblings have been yabbing me about this nose, but even me myself, I know that yeah, my nose is actually big. I can tell my face like it's totally changed. My neck, as you can all tell, is dark. My is darker than my face, as you can. Well, you can see it, and yeah, getting bigger. Okay, and then my bump as well. Like every freaking thing, and also the hair over here. Like I told you in my second trimester video, or is it my first? Either one, it's still growing, kind of having beards, which is really weird. Okay, so yeah. Then my next one is waist and back pain. Like very, I've been having some like painful back pain and waist pain recently, mostly in this late third trimester. Yeah, I've been having, not like frequently though, just comes once in a while and then goes. Then another thing I also notice is whenever I'm brushing my teeth, most especially my tongue, and I put my brush inside. Normally when you're brushing your teeth, like you putting your brush inside to clean everything. I can't do that now. If not, I'm just going to throw up, and then like something that you don't want to vomit but you be struggling to that thing, and it's not really nice. And so that's one thing I noticed. Then the next one is feeling quite uncomfortable to wear pants and bra. Like I thought it was only me that was feeling that way, but when I was attending antenatal, someone also mentioned that to me, that she's wearing boxer these days. She cannot wear pants and bra because she feels uncomfortable. So, but we have to do that. Like me, if mostly if I'm going out, I cannot just dress up like that and go. No, I have to like package myself. Okay, still look good, but whenever I'm home, I try to relax and chill. Okay, so yep. Then the next one is getting tired to do the do. Mm. But yeah, one thing in my early third trimester, I was having like really, I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it at all. I have to like interact with my friends that were also pregnant or have gone through pregnancy, and they also told me that yeah, it does happen, but I still have to do that because it also helps and all of that. It just encouraged me, and yeah, so I'm encouraging you guys, no matter how it is, just try your best once in a while. It's not every day something, so but just once in a while you can do that. So, but one thing I noticed is that as I progress to my late third trimester, right, I noticed that I was becoming like freer, like better in that aspect. I was getting back to the groove. Getting back into the groove. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Okay, then the next one is baby movement in the early third trimester has been very much, very much. Yeah, I've noticed that like the baby has been moving very active. He's been very active. I say he or either he or she, whichever one, but I'm believing for a she. So, but yeah, so she has been moving so frequently and all of that. Then, but ending and towards this late third trimester, the baby kind of, I feel like she has grown bigger, so there is not enough space for her to be moving like the way she used to. So yeah, there's limited space, so it's just like a wave and all of that. Sometimes it's just like punches and not like the way very active like the way she used to usually used to be. But I still do feel the movements. Okay, so yeah, is um the next one is that I noticed that I have lot of stretch marks. Like I have lot of stretch marks. I'm going to show you guys a video. I'm going to stand up and show you guys my tummy, and you guys will see like lot of stretch marks. Lot of stretch marks. Really. You guys will see that, okay? And like some one thing, my prayer is that after giving birth, after some months or so, it should clear out, because I don't like it's kind of irritating me in my own body. Like I don't know, me seeing it sometimes used to do me somehow in my body, but that's my prayer. Then another thing is that I noticed that my nails are growing. I don't usually skip nails, but my nails are actually growing like stronger and all of that, and I like it. I pray that it will just remain that way. So yeah, and then my late third trimester, I've noticed that I've been having Braxton, that is forced labor, like a lot of that. And it used to make me feel, because I'm a first time mom, I used to feel like, oh, labor wants to start, and I'll be happy, but it will end up stopping, not progressing. And I also noticed one thing again, when I clocked my 36th week, I noticed I was having this discharge. They said it's mucus plug, and I asked when I went for antenatal, and I was told that it's just preparing me for labor, that baby is getting ready to come. So even up till now, I'm still experiencing that. Most especially like today, being the 39th week and 2 days or so, um, it has been today particularly, it has been coming like so frequent. Like I've seen it, like I have to change up like about 4 times because of that. And I think I'm going to have to use panting liner because of this particular discharge, mucus plug on it. So yeah, so so now before I end this video, I'm just going to give um some advice, okay, um that I was told at the antenatal, and even some friends have also actually told me. One of the things I wrote down here, I said, clean your nipples before delivery to avoid pain and breakage during breastfeeding. So if you don't know this, if you have not been told in the antenatal, make sure you always clean your nipples. You can use spirit to clean your nipples, because you know your nipples is actually inside your, especially if you're a first time mom. So and it's inside, so you have to be drawing it out, like bringing it outside, like pressing it, like drawing it. And then you now use spirit and cotton wool and clean. You see all those dirty black stuff coming out from there. And yeah, that will really be nice, so that it will not pain you when you are, it will not be very painful when you're starting to breastfeed your baby, okay. Then the next thing is, ask hobby to help shave your pubic hair if you're unable to. You cannot be able to do some things by yourself. Sometimes even washing or bathing, when you're bathing, you cannot be able to like wash your legs. Always ask for help. Don't feel like James Bond that you can do everything by yourself. No, ask for help, okay? Mostly if your partner is available. Then the next one is, I and hobby discuss about sex after delivery, when and how. Like yes, one of the things that I think I'm going to actually film this video maybe when I have actually given birth, and I think we'll discuss about this, okay, because I know some people were asking me. I have had one of my friends ask me about this, that like, how are you intending to, when are you supposed to start doing the do and all of that. And well, my husband is a health practitioner, so I actually had to ask him, and he said it's actually 3 months, as in at least 3 months, because they feel like by then you've been totally healed, when it is actually normal delivery. Okay, so yeah, and but you cannot leave your partner like that to be like that now. So you have to look for other means in able to help your partner, like to satisfy him, maybe like foreplay and all that, just for him to just release and calm down his nerves and all of that. So yeah, I think that I hope this video has been helpful to as many who have watched the video. And do well to like the video if you haven't done that already. Share the video to as many as possible. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Please help my ministry so that we can grow. I'm supposed to have hit 1000K by this year. By next year now, YouTube now will now reduce my watch hour, which is not really good. So please guys, help me before the end of this year so that we can clock 1000 subscribers and also this 4000 watch hour view, so that we can be monetized, and yeah, we can be able to do one thing or the other with this money to be able to help us out. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learn a thing or two in this video. So before I go, let me quickly show you guys my bomb. So, so this is how it looks like. Look at all the stretch marks. Like, look at how dark it is. Eh? Look at that. You can see that it's very huge. Even me myself, I'll be like, whoo, look at this. Okay, guys. So, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.